my thing is I didn't want to die without you really having met Michael and give me a shot. I knew you hadn't listened to me. Because everything you say you missing in rap, I already am. I was already giving you. Dope, you know? And I'm glad that you didn't, or you turned deaf ear to me for as long as you did, because it gave me an opportunity to find the discipline through Run the Jewels of how to take 2.5 years to make Michael. It took me 10 years of being with Run the Jewels to understand I am building a community. I'm not just talking to an audience. It took me 10 years to understand, now 7 years, because I started about 3 years ago. It took me 7 years to understand now it's time, you know, and I take it seriously. And not seriously to the fact it ain't fun. Right. Or you and your old lady can't get blasted to it and go to the flame and eat some chicken wings and see something drop. But I take it seriously in that I'm trying to give you, or I know I've given you, a level of quality that you deserve as a listener. You know, hip hop is looked at as something that does not involve high art and culture. Or if it does, it doesn't involve it from a working class standpoint. You know, somehow in order to be of high standard, you have to be collegiate, or you have to wear, you know, weird shit with weird fucking names. Right. You know, I'm wearing an Ebbets Field jacket and I feel stylish as a motherfucker because this motherfucker made in America and it's about football. And this is the good jacket my grandpa put on when he wasn't working, you know. I love that. And that's what I'm about. I take pride in this shit. I take pride in the fact of knowing that whether it was Pony or Puma or Nike, we did that. Right. We created sneaker culture. For sure. Nike doesn't happen without hip hop in the same capacity. It just doesn't. Starter doesn't happen without hip hop.
You can literally name anything.
It doesn't happen. So
Balenciaga.
I take this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I take it that seriously. I love this shit, dog. I love this shit to my core. I love this shit to my bones. This ain't some shit I'm doing on the way to somewhere else. You know?
You guys have done such a great job of, in a world in which it feels like the business model of being a rapper is extremely hard if you're, especially an independent rapper, right? Like,
it ain't easy.
It's not easy because if you're just looking at what a million streams pays you, right? Yeah. It feels like almost like a hopeless climb up a mountain in order to really make a career or be able to just support yourself, let alone your family, right? Yeah. You guys have done such a good job over the last 10 years of monetizing the brand, right? What are some things that you're doing with Michael, whether it's obviously the tour was successful. Yeah. You know, I think I always tell people, like, if you got a fan base and you don't have a hard weight, obviously people are going to stream it, but you want them to buy the 12-inch vinyl. You want them to buy a CD, a tape.
Man, I'm not going to pretend to be no mastermind. I follow my brother Currency, man. Shouts out to him.
Spitter, man. Who's on the album?
Yeah, him and 2 Chainz. They on my Dope Boy record. Usually your Dope Boy record, you're hearing we sold the most dope. But sometimes Dope Boys just throw a dope barbecue and invite all the other Dope Boys to come out. And you see their cars and you get motivated to do good in school because your mama tell you they did good in school. That's why they got it. That's how our record hits me. When that Spaceship Views, so I got to figure out shooting something to that. But Spitter, I love the relaxed ways that hint like him and Musa move, like, cause it's just he do what's genuinely him. I remember going down there when he had the car shop. You could go get your brakes and fuck around and have a 30-minute convo with Spitter because he there. You know,
that's crazy. Imagine getting your brakes done and you're hanging out with Currency.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of shit I'm into. So I've just leaned into the shit that I love and like. My wife and I built in the swag shop over the last 11 years. I bought that when I was recording rap music. I sold my 95 Impala and bought the swag shop off Craigslist, the first swag shop. And
I've been to that one.
Yeah,
I've been to the first one. Yeah,
yep. That's on Roosevelt Highway. We got one on Edgewood. We got one at State Farm Arena. We rolling out 2 to 3 next year. You know, I'm like, I've had it 11. It took us 5 to really kind of figure out what we were doing. I just always wanted to have a barbershop, a cool place to hang out. I have to wait in line. But what we realized during COVID, especially when we closed, moms were DMing me like, "Don't close y'all shops. Y'all shops is one of the only places that I can bring my boy. I know he's in the company of good men with integrity. Right. I'm treated with respect." There was just, and then they say, "Man, we love when y'all do the little T-shirt drops and stuff." So we were like, "Man, we're gonna have to be paying rent. Let's just press up some shirts." And what we realized is, man, you are a brand operating as a barbershop.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think I got a new era.
Yeah, so we got more new era stuff coming. Yeah. We got more T-shirts and stuff coming. We got more product, everything with cigarette lighters, ashtrays, cool stuff coming. But we're a barbershop, and we've spent some time figuring out what kind of shampoos I like. I hate to smell girly, so it's not like I'm using my girl stuff. I hate the I don't want to smell like Old Spice like my dad, you know what I mean? So we developed, I got a shampoo conditioner thing coming out. I got some shaving cream coming out, beard balm. I just got some cool stuff that you can just buy when you're at the shop. You getting a haircut. So I'm excited about that, to see what that's going to do, because I know that as a man, I don't like going into beauty supply stores. As a guy, when my Jordans drop, I might have no problem paying $200 for the Jordans, but I don't want to pay $150 for a T-shirt.
What's your favorite J?
My favorite J, my favorite. Let me give you my favorite all-time Nike, the '87 Air Max.
Okay, you got Air Maxes on now.
Yeah,
but you got what are those?
The '87. But yeah, so that's my favorite. J's, I just
whatever. I'm a Jordan. Whatever. Jordan 3s.
You like the 3s?
The 3s.
I like the 4. To me, is the most all around.
It's the 3 or 4 for me. The 3 is very uncomfortable, but it's just such a.
I probably like the silhouette of the 4 the best.
Yeah, 4 is amazing. Yeah. No, it's and then you guys just dropped your own Nike SBs.
Yeah, we did, man. We did.